I'm Josh Seiter. 150%. Looking back, in retrospect, 150%. I think the only thing that can explain and make sense of the fact that she has a live-in boyfriend, but yet she got engaged to me and was talking to me, the only thing that makes sense of all of that nonsense is if she was trying to get another season of it. And she thought that attaching herself to someone with visibility in social media, someone that had been on The Bachelorette and other shows, would get her that. And so 100%, I think the only reason she did any of this was also that she could get on the show and get a payday from it, which is ironic because that's what people accuse me of doing, is using Yolanda to get on the show, and accused me of being a scammer and a fraud, but it's the complete opposite. So I've had hundreds of thousands of followers on social media. I became, I make a living off of it. And so, I have 230,000 followers. When I met Yolanda in August, she had 59,000 followers. Last time I checked, she had like 95,000 followers. So Yolanda's gained almost double the amount of followers since starting a relationship with me. I've gained 7,000 followers. So if you are just an empiricist and look at the evidence and just use common sense, who really benefited? I gained 7,000 followers. She doubled her following. And so I've always had a large social media following because I've been very vocal about mental health issues. I've given visibility to the subject. I've been one of the more vocal influencers on social media talking about anxiety and depression because of my personal experiences. And that's something I'm passionate about and I'll continue to do. And that's why people follow me. So I didn't have to fake a relationship with Yolanda Leak to get people to follow me. If anyone benefited from this, it was her. If anyone lost from this, it was me. I was in it for love. She was in it for a payday. And so, yeah, people can think what they want. It speaks for itself. So I ended up calling her. That's another thing. I would call her and wouldn't get a call back. And I get like a text back the next day that didn't acknowledge that I had called her. Again, very annoying. And I'm like, did you not get, like, her text would just reference something totally different. And I was like, did you not get my phone calls? And she was like, oh yeah, sorry about that. I was busy. So finally, one day when she did answer, I confronted her. And this was all the morning of my post. For her, it might've been like the night before. It was like 1 a.m. my time. And I confronted her and she's like, I gotta be honest. She's like, that guy that I post, like my BFF, like, we're actually together. And I was like, what are you talking about? We're engaged. And she was like, babe, I know, but I just gotta be honest. The reason I'm glowing is because of him, not you. And I said, why would you even tell me that? Just tell me you don't want to be with me so I don't waste my time. And yeah, and I mean, it's the guy that she posts as her BFF, that's her live-in boyfriend. She's like, yeah, he lives with me. So it came straight from the horse's mouth. I never once reached out to him. I've never talked to him. She had posted him one time before when we were kind of going through a spat in late October. And I think her whatever her caption was is what she had told me. A lot of things I found out through social media like everyone else, because I wouldn't hear from her in my text, so I'd see it on social media. But it was like my BFF, Oscar, is that his name, Oscar? And so I was like, okay, like she has a guy friend. I'm not the jealous type ever. I have female friends, a lot of female friends. I was a male stripper, so like everyone should be cool with each other. I don't care. So I was like, oh, okay, it's a BFF. Like my first thought wasn't, oh, that's her live-in boyfriend that she's dating. So no, I never talked to the guy, never spoke to him, but she was very blunt about it. Like, yeah, that's my boyfriend. He lives with me. in terms of how long they've been seeing each other, she claimed that they had been hanging out for just a few weeks. She's like, we started out as friends. I started kicking it with him. He was cool as hell. And then it just developed. And I was like, why are you even telling me? And why didn't you tell me this, like, as soon as things started to, like, develop with you guys? So I don't waste my time. But my understanding is he was not, like, a longtime friend. This is someone she met recently, but who knows what the truth is. This woman's a known scammer. Her husband was a jewelry thief. So, I mean, this is like her specialty, right? So I wouldn't expect anything less. She knows she admitted it to me. She's probably not going to admit that I blocked her the day all of this happened. So I haven't looked at her Instagram. I don't know what she's saying. But I'm sure she would lie about having a live-in boyfriend as well. So I feel like anything that comes out of her mouth, you have to take with a grain of salt. And I just think people should judge who's saying what and what credence to give it. I would expect no different of an answer from her. So I'm not surprised. She's probably trying to save face at this point. And I think because she knew how nice and genuine of a person I was, I think she thought if she admitted everything in a phone call that I would, like, forgive her and everything. Oh, okay, that's cool, Yolanda. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Thanks for being honest with me. No hard feelings. And I think that it was just that was her way, like, calling me and talking about it. It wasn't about, like, being honest with me. It was about trying to cover her ass. And she thought if she did that, she could kind of sweep this all under the rug. And then I think she was probably surprised when I called her out about it. And now she's doing damage control. So I'm sure she'll keep denying it. She doesn't want to be known as a jewelry thief. She doesn't want to be known as, someone that, tricked a guy into proposing to her. But it is what it is. So people can judge themselves. I think who I am speaks for itself, and who Yolanda is speaks for itself and continues to do so. So.